Hello, welcome back to my lesson, and today I will introduce to you about the very important pattern, double top and double bottom. So let's see what you will learn in this lesson. First of all, I will introduce to you how many types of price patterns in these lessons. And the second one, I will introduce and explain to you about the double patterns, what it is and how to check with this. And the next one is some example about the double top and double bottom pattern. And the last one is my recommendation to you when you use this pattern to trade. So let's get started. First of all, here is a price chart simplified mode, and you can see on this mode a lot of pattern and a lot of structure in this market. And how can you define it? You need to use a price pattern. So here is some of the very popular pattern. Most traders are using this. The first, from the left side to the right side, the first is a double bottom, flag or channels. And the next one is ascending wedges. Ascending wedges also have a lot of the different types, and flag and channels, head and shoulder pattern, and here also the flags or the channels. And the last one is a pending wedges, and more a lot of pattern outside. But in this lesson, I just introduced to you about some of the most successful patterns, and most traders need to know about this one. And I also use this a lot of times when I trading professional for the funds. Next one. When you need to understand about the price pattern, you need to have two types of price patterns, reversal and continuous pattern. Most traders separate like it. But actually for me, everything is not clearly when you use the price patterns. I will explain the reason why for you, why I say like this. So first of all, let's see about the double bottom. And what is double bottoms? And when you see the market have a structure like this is the double bottom. The black line is a price line, and the green line is a support line, and the red line is resistance. And the double bottom, it means that price go lower and go upper, lower and upper, and creates the two bottom at the same levels. Double top also the same, but in the reversal, price creates the two top at the same level. Triple top also the same theory, but at this time we have more top than normal than the double. And therefore, I will draw the explanation for all these, all the pattern is the same. So you can apply it, you can trading with this, because these patterns are the same together, nothing that difference. And for me, this pattern is not reversal pattern or not the continuous patterns. Inside of this pattern, the buyer and the seller are absorbing together. You can see the simulation here. And on the above, it means that the resistance, buyers are focused and waiting on these structures to sell, and on the lower, it means that green line is a support. Most buyers are waiting to buy at this line. Therefore, when price go above, it will go down, and when price come to the lower line, the price will up again. When everything is locked clearly, therefore I cannot say this pattern is a reversal or continuous pattern. It depends on the market. So next one. I will introduce to you how you can trading with this pattern. It's very important. And double pattern or double top, you also call like the channel like this. But at this time, you only need to catch the channel have the horizontals. It's very important because all the price level is a horizontal. Not have a channel price is have an angle like this. So you need to care about this pattern because it's very important while you're trading, and when you come to the next level in the trading, this pattern can support you a lot while you can see signals to trade. And when you see the double bottom or double top, for example, here I will give you an example on the double bottom, sorry. And when you see a pattern like this, the first strategy, you need to wait the price break out this pattern and retest again like this. And here is the strongest selling zone for this case, and when price break down again, normally price will retest again and go up again. And why is the price need to retest? Because when the buyer break out the strong selling zone, they want to make sure one more time have the seller at this level. Therefore, they will push price go slightly down to test if there any the seller at these levels. If have no any the seller, price will push go up again. This is a theory in the market. And on the downside, also same theory. And on this circle, I mean that in the end of the pullback way, you need to find out either any the candle signal or the smaller price pattern and these structures to entry into the market. And here is my simulate for you to understand price breakdowns against the strong selling zone. It means that this line and price will pull back again, retest and go up again. This is very, very popular. You need to understand and remember break and retest to be successful, because break again also can have some case is a fail break. It means that price just have a small break and go down very sharply. It is not a real break, it's a fail break. And when you retest successful and create the candle pattern of these structures, it means that you can entry and with a higher possibility to win. That is the reason why most traders need to patient, need to wait. As the next strategy, you can entry with the range. When the pattern and when the channels is very large like this, I mean that the distance from the support and the distance to the resistance is quite big. You can entry, and when price go on to the selling zone, you can sell and take profits when price nearly to the buying zone. And in reverse case, when the price go to the nearly to the buying zone, you can buy and take profits in the selling zone. This is a theory when you see the big range like this. And when you see the small range, don't trade. Need to wait when price break out and retest to entry. Don't trade when you see the small range. Only trade in the big range like this. And remember, very important, you only need to trade when the big range is confirmed. It means that the structures was created. You don't guess anything because everything is not 100% in this market. So when you see the 1, 2, 3, 4 point create the range, the big range like this, you can entry at the 5 and at the 6 point. It's very, very important to see. And the next one and the last strategy, when you see the structure like this, and you can entry with the smallest range. When you see the structure is a very big range like this, and from the left side to the right side, price are go smaller and smaller. And when you see the smallest time and smallest range like this, price now into the narrow range. And when price break the narrow range and retest again, you can entry at this time and take profit outside of these structures. But you need to very remember here also the strong selling zone to see either any the selling signal at this time. If at this time have some of the candles show you the selling signals, you can take profit at these structures. It's very important because might be small narrow zone is not show you the biggest evidence that the structure is worth break. But you also can entry with the narrow zone like this. And the theory behind this structure is buyer and seller are focused on the selling zone and they push together in the very narrow zone. And when the narrow zone was break, it means that one side is a winner and one side is a loser. So you can entry. So you can look at the first time. Here is a buyer and the seller are equal together. And here is they also equal, but is a smaller range and smaller range again. That is theory is very important. You can see the structure is very popular in the stock market. And here is the exercise for you. You need to find 5 double bottom pattern and 5 double top pattern, 5 triple patterns, and define the trading signal and the take profits, the stop loss based on the candlestick pattern. When you see on this candle price patterns and see the results, how many is the fail and how many is the win trade, how many is the trade you exit very soon before you see the selling signals to recognize the patterns is very important because this pattern is the most important pattern in this part. So you need to remember, so you need to understand and define it very clearly. And here I will give you some example about the patterns. You can see here is a New Zealand dollars in the 50 minutes time frames. And here is an example about the continuous signals. So can you define this one? Please pause it several minutes to define where is our patterns to practice one in this lesson. And here is my result. You can see that from left side to the right side, above is a resistance and below is a support. And price go into this the structure with this one like this, go up again and go down a little bit, create the first point, and go up again and go down again, create the 1, 2, 3 point, and at this point we can see the structure is a flag or the double very clearly. And you will wait until sprite break down again these structures, because this range is very small. You cannot entry where you will sell over here and take profit over here. It's very risky because you can see a lot of the big candle in this range also. And when you see price breakdown with a big marble candle like this, you can entry when the price go to test this resistance. It's very important. You can see here is a signal is bean bar candles. So you can entry with this bean bar candle and take profits above and see if there any selling pressure and you take profits. It's very important. And here is continuous pattern and continuous example for you. As next one is a reversal patterns. So please also pause several minutes to define where is our pattern. And now is my result. You can see also have the double top pattern over here because the pattern appear on the top of the price. From left side to the right side, the left side is the uptrend. The market go up very strongly and create the double top above of this price. And the price now go like this. Price go up again, down a little bit, and up and down and up and break of these structures. And at this time, you can see that here is a reversal pattern. Price also go to retest again, but cannot go exactly to this line. Therefore, several times you will miss the chance to entry and the chance to go into the market. It's very normally in this market. Here, when you go and trading with the pattern like this chance is very normal. But when you go and trading with the supply and demand, I will introduce in the next lesson, everything will be reduced a lot. So it's very important to have some more strategy to trade in this market. And the next one is my recommendation. Also the last one. When you're trading with a pattern, don't try to define the price pattern anytime, because some of the time you can see, like example, we have a very large tail with big tail in this candle. When you try in with big tail like this, might be the pattern is not exactly. If you entry like this, you may be fails and lose money. This is very important to see. And the next one, always check the trend and the support and the resistance for the pattern. It means that if there are any factors to support to your pattern. For example, like this, you can see on from left side, a lot of the selling pressure also join into the market. And we can see here is a big tail of the candles. And here is a big Marubozu candle go down very sharply. And the price also cannot create the structure is a higher high and higher low for the up movement on the left side. And here appear the structure is a double top. Is very good for the reversal signals. That is a key thing you need to understand when you want to trade with the pattern like this. And the last one, for the double top and double bottom, I normally trade, but as a pattern like triangles, like the head and shoulder, others, I skip it to trade. And therefore, this one is a one pattern you can use and can mix it with another patterns to improve your trading ability, trading the skill. This is very important. Only need to remember this one first. Another, I will introduce why you need to skip it. And because this lesson is very long, therefore I will separate it into some of the videos, particular there to the student to be easy to understand and study. If you want to learn about the double, you can click it directly. If you want to learn about the triangles or the flag, you can click it on this video directly. No need to see all the video. And thank you very much.